on it. On the factory key fob, you're going to hit the lock button 3 times. So you're going to hit 1, 2, 3. Don't hit it super fast, otherwise it won't work. Use the speed that I just showed you. There we go. You do not have to remove a single dash panel in this thing to do the install. Gonna give you a quick harness overview before we jump in the car and install this. We'll just start over here on the right. We got some module connections up here. Those plug right into the remote start unit. You're gonna have a blue 4-pin port that's labeled smartphone module. We have a ground wire. This will need to be attached to a chassis ground. Got some BCM connectors here. These plug directly into the vehicle. Obviously the white one's going to plug into the white connector at the BCM. The black one's going to plug in at the black connector at the BCM. There's 2 jumpers coming off of the white connector. Just check the install guide to make sure that you guys have the appropriate one hooked up for your vehicle. The next thing that we have is a pigtail with a spade on it. This is labeled door pin. This will need to be hooked up. What this does is simulate the driver door being opened and closed after the remote start shuts off, whether it's timed out at the 15-minute mark or if you guys shut it down with the key fob. The last thing we'll go over, we have a little cap here. This is dubbed the drive time cap. So the 4HT kit is a 2-stage process. What we're going to go over here in a minute in the vehicle is going to be step 1, and then the module has to be plugged back into a computer and completed to complete stage 2, and we have to do that on our software. So essentially what you do is just go ahead and unplug these. There's the black one, and the white one is right there above it. And then you plug our T-harness in. So you're going to plug this into our connector and plug the other side of our connector right back in to the BCM. So, all right, as you can see, we have our T-harness plugged in and the OEM connector plugged into the black one. And then the same thing with the white one up here. Like I said, double check the install guide to make sure you have the right jumper in place. Driver kick panel down here. We're going to come up and you're going to see the BCM right there. And you can actually see the black connector, which is here, and the white one, which is right up there. The pigtail with a spade on it that I showed you guys, it plugs in right over here. You'll use the tap that came with our kit, and I'll show you what wire to tap, and you just plug the spade right on into it. The door pin wire right here with the spade on it. I already unplugged this connector up here so I can show you guys how to get it out, because it's kind of tricky if you have never pulled one of these out. So here's the deal. This connector fits into the BCM like this. And the way you pull it out is there's a tab on each side here. So you have to push these in on both sides. So you have to pinch it like this, pinch both sides, and then weasel it back out. So on the Juke, it's a light blue wire right here. We will have this in the install guide, so make sure you check that. The wire color may vary, but we will have a pin out, so make sure that you put the right tab, use the right pin. All right, so basically what I'm gonna do is plug the door pin right into here, and then plug this back into the BCM, and the only thing we have left is the ground wire. Just go ahead and ground it right here at the hood release. I'm actually gonna pop this kick panel off and scratch some paint off and ground it right down here with a self-tapping screw. Just pulled it outside. We're going to give you a quick demo on it. On the factory key fob, you're going to hit the lock button 3 times. So you're going to hit 1, 2, 3. Don't hit it super fast, otherwise it won't work. Use the speed that I just showed you. There we go. Give it 5 to 10 seconds and she'll fire up. The AC or the heat will kick on to where you last had it set. The door will remain locked. So you can come out, hit the unlock button, and you got 45 seconds to jump on in. Obviously the car is still running. And then you can just hit the brake pedal, pull it out of park, and drive away.